So it is newly state formed in 2014 with a population of 3.5 crores. Major cities are Hyderabad, Warangal, Khammam, Nizamabad, and Karimnagar.
We know all these things. I
Yes, sir.
would
We are
request you to come
just
to
going, sir.
the.
We are just going, sir. Going.
Ah.
So I would like to tell what is the need for a story irrigation. How we have proceeded. I would like to explain, sir. Because we have got two major rivers in our state, sir, going Godavari and Krishna, wherein which we have been allotted 1267 TMC, 299 TMC from Krishna, and 968 TMC from Godavari. The Godavari, we are not able to get much water from Krishna. So what we have planned is we want to utilize, so far we have utilized only 50% of the TMC of Godavari. Then we have started utilizing the Godavari water. And you know, sir, the water sector, which is the basic and very essential commodity for the population. So our government in forethought has taken up, since we are in the country as well as in the world, we are in the water stress mode. So we started going for offline reservoirs, in the offline reservoirs, and also going for connecting the tanks and modernization of the system which are already existing. So we would like to tell one two issues about this, how we have proceeded, sir. And earlier the statistics says we have got only 450 TMC of the river waters out of 1267, and 34% of the total cultivable area, that is 163 lakh acres, only 55 lakh acres we are being irrigated till 2014. And we have got 70,000 of tanks before formation, and after, out of which only 46 tanks are now in a condition to be renovated. So other 50% tanks are now in a different condition because of lot of other reasons and negligence from the other governments. So what our government has taken, initially we have taken the water bodies to regenerate, sir. 46 water tanks we have taken, and on the MK system we have regenerated 46,000 tanks. And with this also, with this water bodies, we have improved the groundwater system also. So over exploitation of the groundwater we have avoided. Now from the statistics of the groundwater table, in the pre-monsoon, post-monsoon, we are getting the groundwater table on average 4.63 meters from the ground level. And this is the improvement in the groundwater. As you know, the fluorosis problem also been addressed in Nalgonda district, sir. That also been groundwater also been table also been increased in the Nalgonda system. Now coming to the irrigation systems. So to take this, we have gone in a 6-point formula, wherein which 6-pronged strategy we have taken to improve the system, sir, to improve the water user efficiency. Restoration of all minor tanks and water bodies under Mission Kakatiya, speedy completion of ongoing projects which are and modernization of the old projects like Nagarjuna Sagar, Nizam Sagar, and Sriram Sagar project. Taking up irrigation projects which are in the pipeline before the Telangana formation. Linking of all minor tanks with major and medium projects, construction of sluices and check dams, effective operation and maintenance of the irrigation system for achieving the better water efficiency. Recently, we have created engineering chief O&M also, sir, wherein which all the maintenance works have been taken up, and we are keeping the system in a good condition, so the efficiency is increased. And sir, one new thought we have taken, our government has taken up that we have taken up barrages of almost 40 TMC barrages in the reservoir, in the river itself. These storages are being done in the river. So we have avoided a lot of land acquisition. And we have formed 3 barrages, and we have been lifting the water Godavari and storing in the barrages, sir. And from the barrages, we have taken into 5 offline reservoirs. So when we have got these offline reservoirs are being stored with this water. This is one of the achievements, sir. And for SRSP also, we have got a flood flow canal wherein which we have stored the water. The SRSP, we are not able to get the water because of the upstream releases and also some part of the sedimentation. So what we have done is from the canal system, from the flood flow canal system, we have again pumped back into the SRSP reservoir, wherein which it was already established system is not affected. That also we have taken, sir. That also one issue we have taken. And sir, another things what we have taken is we have concentrated because of our topography in Telangana. We have already have got a very good system, a very ancient system like a Kakatiya dynasty system. They have developed tanks which are being connected. That is called in Telugu chain tanks. I mean, Gulsu tanks we call it. Every tank surplus is connected to other tank. So these tanks we have regenerated. What we have done is we have taken up and sir, it's a small already established system is there. Only the linking canals we have lined and the bunds are being strengthened. Sluices are being modernized and the total system is being running, and with a little amount of this thing we could able to gain the irrigation and as well as the rural population capacity also been developed a lot, sir. We can find it. And fisheries also. Now, if you see our state is the third in fresh fisheries production, that has been also increased to 3.7 tons, lakh tons in 2021. And another, because we have taken up, we want to reduce the sedimentation through the rivers as well. So we have taken the check dams because our topography is that the recharge water, regeneration water again going to the rivers. One point. Second point is the reservoirs which we have constructed are also being affected due to sedimentation. So we have taken up government of Telangana. Our government has taken up construction of the check dams for small 4 TMC, less than 4 TMC up to 4 TMC, 4 MCFT, sir. Sorry, 4 MCFT. So they have been taken up on the 4th to 8th order of the streams. We have constructed the check dams, and from the check dams, there is a lot of development in the groundwater also. So from the groundwater has been improved, as well as fisheries department also, they have got their seedings also. And these check dams are because they are in the rural areas. So lot of benefit for the rural public also been we have achieved, sir. That is one thing. And this modernization of Nizam Sagar project we have taken, sir. All the canal works and CD works we have lined. That has improved the efficiency because, sir, the evaporation and the transmission losses will be 36%. So those losses, we at least we seepage losses we could control, and we have achieved the required. The gap between IPU and IPC has been reduced, drastically reduced. Sir, we have used technology also in this, and we have got a decision support system. We have introduced a decision support system in the Kaleshwaram project. So, as you know, this Kaleshwaram project consists of lifting of 3 barrages. So, this has to be given a decision based on the inflows in the Godavari River. So based on that only we are going to, there are number of pumps, how many pumps have to be operated, to what capacity the reservoir, the barrage has to be stored. All these things we have developed a decision model, sir, decision system, which is in a, we have got a command area, command control area, in which we can see everything in the dashboard. So based on the inputs and our, only we are going to operate the these reservoirs, sir, because they are fed from the lifting. Next.
Please conclude now.
Yes, sir. Coming to the water uses, we have a model we have developed in package 21, and also right flank canal of Matarbagu project also, sir. We have introduced a drip irrigation. For a model of 25,000, we have developed the total system, and wherein which we have avoided a lot of the land acquisition also. So that is also giving us more good results, sir, as of now. And our production, because of this irrigation efficiency, our rice production has increased from 40 bags to 50 bags per acre. As well as in some places, sir, we are getting for 1 TMC, we are able to get almost 15,000 to 16,000 acres also. On average, it is 10,000 or 12,000. But at some locations where this drip irrigation is being introduced, we got more area of irrigation, sir. And another most important aspect is, sir, we could see the groundwater development, because you know, sir, earlier there is a lot of exploitation of the ground, deeper groundwater, wherein which created the fluoride problems. Now, the same area, we are able to get the water at very shallow depths of 4 meters. So that is also one of the achievement of this development of mine irrigation, check dams, as well as the other major and medium schemes, sir. Another thing what we have done is all the minor irrigation, all the water bodies, we have introduced sluices for the minor irrigation canals. We have connected them to the sluices. So all the small tanks we have filled with our connecting sluices from the major and medium canal systems, sir. So that also we are making the water bodies live for a total throughout the year, so the rural population will be get benefited. And also the conceptive use we are using, sir, where the surface water is, where the water logging area suppose is there, then we will encouraging for groundwater utilization. Where the groundwater is depleted, we are giving through these canals and all the surface water irrigation, we are also encouraging. So as of now, we want to utilize the water in a effective manner. Judiciously we want to utilize. That is why we have taken up this system, that once we want to go in a micro level, then we are focusing on the micro level. So for which we are using the technology also. How much water is being pumped, how much water is to be released, all. And the offline reservoirs we are storing, we will be using when it is required. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Excellent work, I would rather say. Because if you can raise your water table by 4 meters, nothing like that. I mean, that shows everything gets covered in that. Now, just tell me one or two small questions. I'm sure you are following watershed approach also by involving locals.
Yes, sir. For which we have got Raitu Samanvaya Samitis, wherein which irrigation department, revenue, agriculture, extension officers, and farmers are. We have constructed buildings, sir, institutional capacity, as well as so in that building we will conduct the meetings. We will explain everything to the Raitu, and we will encourage.
Because maintenance of these structures by local is very important.
Yes, sir.
So another question I have in mind is, see, you said over exploitation also you could check. How could you check that?
So we have installed the groundwater department installed piezometers, sir, in that in such areas. And we are encouraging, we are educating the people also, because we are giving the surface water directly to that tanks, no, sir. So they need not go for any groundwater, taking out the groundwater, because on the fields we are giving the water, because we have regenerated water canals, we have modernized the canals. So you are getting the required discharge.
So there is not much use of tubewells and other things. Pumps and tubewells. There is not much use of tubewells and pumps for lifting water.
No, sir, we are giving free power.
We are giving free power to the farmers, sir.
But that would lead to more exploitation, no?
No, sir, that's what, so judiciously what we are doing, sir. No, what you said is correct. Only in the check dam areas where this is not required, there we are giving. But we want to discourage them also, because, sir, if the shallow depth it is available nearby the check dam, it is only 3 meters of the groundwater is available. They can pump it and they can store. But ultimately, what our aim is, sir, to give through the existing system and to form a system also, not to go for any groundwater.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. I am very happy to note this.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Excellent presentation, sir. In fact, there are other schemes also, just like Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. What are their roles in your state?
Yes,
How
sir.
do you how do you integrate them in your own project engineering?
Yes, sir. PMKSY, we are participating in the PMKSY, sir. Recently, we got 42 crores from for our JCR DLSA under AABP. And Triple R also, we are all the minor irrigation tanks, almost 575 tanks have been renovated under Triple R, sir. And some 40 tanks in SMI schemes we have introduced, sir. Now, so small minor irrigation schemes, new schemes are there. Some 40 schemes we have introduced, sir. So we are going to, we have given under PMKSY, sir. We are utilizing, sir, already.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Excellent work, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Just tell me, do you have any dark block also, by the way?
Dark
Dark block.
as of now, sir, because we are creating, there is a small development, small IDC schemes also there, sir. Small lifts like 200 HP, 300 HP for 400 kV kilowatt power. That also we are creating, we are addressing to those gap areas also, sir.
Because in other states we have dark block, we have gray blocks, and white blocks, depending upon the water availability at ground level.
Sir, only in some places of Mahbubnagar area, there are, but for that also we have started, sir, new recently we have taken up a small lift irrigation schemes, sir. So they will be covering those areas.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.